How did you know ETH was dead? And how do you know to sell so early and move to Solana? And it's been 2 years since your last post, so thank you for posting. So I wouldn't say ETH is dead, but it's pretty clear it was very richly valued a long time ago. And that's kind of what I look at. And there's three things that help me come to my thesis. One is the data models we build. We have a thing called the SCP profiler. And for me, this identifies L1 and L2 winners very, very early. Looks at about 60 different ratios. And in late 2022, I was looking for the ETH Killer in early, as you know, if you watch this channel, early 2021, we'll say January. I had an ETH position, and I was very worried about it being eaten by a competitor, because that's what I was looking at. It's like, who could possibly kill my ETH? So I looked for the ETH Killer. That's why this was built, SCP Profiler, to find the ETH Killer. And that's exactly what it did. And back in late 2022, Sol dominance was like 0.3% of all crypto, but it was doing pretty much as Ethereum was, and more than other chains. And it was by far the best chain from all of the ratio and analysis perspective. First thing, that's how that was found. Second, I'm a very big believer in Occam's razor. The simplest solution is the best one. That's simple. And to me, ETH and the ETH Layer 2s never made any sense. And again, as Elon would say, he looks at things on a first principles basis. I kind of try and do that too. But when I look at this, ETH cost complexities, layer 2s, fees, transferring, side chains, and roll-ups, and ZK roll-ups, and I can't. It's too confusing. And it's also really hard to use. And it's really expensive. So, better, cheaper, faster. That was Solana's second thing. Third is the Sol upside model. So I knew that Ethereum was doing, or Solana was doing the same amount of business as Ethereum pretty much, but it was trading at like literally a 20th of the market cap. I said, this is not, doesn't make any sense. So I built another model called the Sol upside model with a team. And at the time when this thing we built, the market cap of Cardano was higher than Solana. And I said openly on Twitter, I said, that makes no sense whatsoever. It's absolutely ludicrous. And then I was mocked by the head of a chain. And then I knew I was onto something. So Sol upside model said, we're easily going to a third of ETH's market cap, then 50%, then 70%, and then one day it'll flip. So I knew there was a lot of upside, which is reflected here in these percentages. Sol up 1,875% since late 2022. And that's it. It's not hard, just data. And that's how I knew to get rid of it. Anyway, ETH is not dead. It's just doesn't have a North Star, struggling, and the ETH killers are coming fit, fast, and furious. Not just Sol, but also Sui, we'll talk about in a minute too.